Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Project L. This game supports 1 to 4 players. It's for ages 8 and up, and the average play time is about 30 to 60 minutes. We're going to attempt the solo game today, although it's worth mentioning this is my first time trying it. So I might get a rule wrong or two, but as I always say, I'm here to spread awareness, play some games, have some fun, and if I help you buy a game or not buy a game, then all the better. So for those of you tuning in for the first time, Project L is an engine building game. Players collect these Tetromino pieces in an attempt to fill in these puzzles over here, and in doing so, they can earn themselves victory points and new puzzle pieces to add to their engine. That way they can fill in the more complicated blocks. In the solo game, it plays kind of similar. The player themselves will have the same options as is with the multiplayer game. On your turn, you'll get to choose 3 different actions, or you can take 3 actions, and you can do the same one multiple times, except for the master action. You can take a puzzle, for example. You can take a puzzle from one of the rows and place it in front of you. So you can take one of these and put it into one of your 4 storage areas. You can also take a level 1 piece, and the pieces have different levels associated with them. Level 1 is down here. Players start with a level 1 and a level 2 piece. You also can upgrade a piece if you want by taking level 1, bringing it to level 2 to level 3, and so on. You can even downgrade if you want to. You can place a piece. So if you have any extra pieces over here, you can plop one into a puzzle that you have stored here in your little storage area. Once per turn, you can place up to 1 piece on all puzzles in front of you. This action can only be used once every turn. It's called the master action. Okay, and that's what the solo player does, as is typical of a multiplayer game. The only difference is whenever you take a puzzle from the grid, something special happens, and that's where these cubes come into play. To set up the game, you're going to deal out a 3x3 grid like this, and that grid comes from this deck here. You're going to take 15 of these white cards at random, or tiles at random, puzzles at random, and then 10 of these black ones at random. And you're going to put the white ones on top, shuffle them up, and then you're going to lay out 9 of these out here. So there's like 9 white puzzle pieces here. There's a couple more here, and then you get into the black ones. The black ones are more challenging to complete. But you're also going to set up 1 yellow cube here, or piece I should say, 2 here and 1 here. And depending on your difficulty level, you're going to have so many that you give to the AI. Now, I don't have a 6th yellow piece for some reason, so I'm substituting a green one for the AI. On the normal difficulty, they get 6. On hard, they get 3. And on impossible, they get 0. So the way these tokens come into play on solo mode is that when I take a puzzle from the grid, I also take a piece from that column and give it to the AI. So if I were to take this one and add it to my storage area, I would take this puzzle piece and add it to their personal supply. Okay? That's that. And on their turn, they're going to look at the columns, the 3 different columns, and whichever one is unlocked, meaning there are no pieces above that column, they're going to take whichever puzzle gives them the most points. In the case of a tie, it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one is higher priority than this one, so it would take this one and automatically score it for endgame. So these here, above columns, will lock them in and prevent the AI from taking from that column. Now, whenever the AI does take, so let's say he takes this one on his turn, a new one comes in as normal. However, all of the pieces in his supply go above the column in question, and then one from the other columns move over as well, unlocking those for potential picks in the future, at least for the AI. So that's how the AI typically plays. And again, I may get a rule wrong or two, but let's just give it a try and see if I like it. The player will get to go first, so we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, so I get 3 actions. I kind of want to do the easy ones first, just to get my engine going. I start with these 2 pieces only. So I think I'm going to take this one, store it. That's action number 1. And because of that, this comes down to the AI, and a new one comes out. For my second action, I think I'm going to take this one over here. Looks okay. I'm going to take that one, and that one comes down to the AI. And for my third action, I'm going to do the master action and put one piece in each of my one puzzles. So this one here and this one here. All right. Now, it doesn't cost an action to score, so there's no victory points on this, but I do get the green piece to add to my engine. So this comes back to me, and I just put this into my little score area off to the side, which you guys probably can't see, but that's okay. And this just stays out here until I complete that. And I'm going to refill that. Okay. All right, so now the AI is going to pick a column. Looks like whichever one has the highest score. 1, 1, 1. Yeah, okay, so we've got a tie for ones, but 1, 2, 3, this is the soonest. So it's just going to take that one. And when it does, it would take all of these and put them on top here, like so, and then one from every other column. And there you go. So now this column is going to be locked for quite a while. But it has 1 point already, which is awful. Maybe I'll put his score up here, just so you guys can see it. Okay, my turn. I get 3 actions. Let's see. Well, I know one of these should go here at some point, so I'll just kind of reserve it for later. Maybe this one... he's going to take from this column. Actually... at most, he's going to get 1 point this turn. What am I going to want? Okay. I need more puzzle pieces. So I'm tempted to fill this in to get that, but I'd rather use a master action to get more oomph. I'm going to take this one. If I do that, I risk drawing one that might be a 2. The white puzzles are typically like 0, 1, or 2 points, and the black ones are like 3, 4, 5. So I'm concerned I might draw a 2. I could risk it. Or do I take from here and somehow fill in 2 of those? I wouldn't mind a square. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of square patterns out here, except for maybe these 2. I feel like the L would do me better in all of these different things. So I'm going to go ahead and take that for my action number 1. And it's a 2. Of course it is. Why? Of course. Yeah. Wonderful. 1 second action. I'm going to do this. I could grab that actually, just to cycle that out. I'm going to grab that for 2 actions. Of course, it's another 2. And for my third action, I'm just going to do the master action and do 1 and 2. All right, so I'm going to score that one. These come back to me. I'm going to get a blue one there. Put that off to the side, and I'm done. I'll just slide these over. All right, AI. Let's see. The AI is going to take this one, obviously. He has nothing over here to move over, but this will move over 1, and this will move over 1, and a new one comes out. We're already getting into the black tiles. So I'm going to put this up here. Okay, my turn. He's going to take from this column. I am not going to do anything. I'm not going to touch that column. I'm going to let him have one of the blank ones. Fine. I think I'm going to work on these or possibly take from here. Okay. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is do... I like that squiggly. That squiggly would come in handy over here. I'm looking for very easy puzzles to do. This one isn't hard either, so maybe I work on that. This one, I need a square piece, and I don't have one, but I am going to get a blue from this at some point, so maybe I take this. But when am I going to complete this? That's going to be rough. I'm going to need an L, and I would need 2... You know what? I'm going to take this... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take this. All right, so that's 1. That comes to him. No one comes out. And I think I'm going to do the master action and do 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. No, it's even worse. I could put another 3 here at some point, and a 1 and a 1, or maybe one of these. But I don't see this anywhere else. I could always upgrade later, I suppose. So that was my second action, and I'm going to score this immediately, and I'm going to get an L shape. And for my third action, again, I really don't want to take. I kind of want to... I'm tempted to fill that in, but I can also do a master action on my next turn and get that. So maybe I take one from here for later. Maybe that one. That one, that's 3 points. That's not terrible. But I do not want to take from here or here because I do not want to free up these points either. So I feel like taking from here is better. So let's do, I mean, this is the safest and the easiest to do. I need a square. I need a square. I really need a square. That would be the most efficient way to solve that one. I can still do an L and a green. So I'm gonna take that one for my third action and refresh that. Okay, so now the AI is gonna take, these are all 0 points, so I guess it just takes that one and that's that. It's gonna take that, so these come up here and these slide over. Okay. So if the round ends and it's completely, like if all columns are locked, one piece from every column will go away permanently. So this would go away, this would go away, this would go away. So maybe I leave things like that though. That would give me an extra turn to get things done. All right, so do I take a master action now or what do I do? I kind of like the whole idea of a master action. Where do I take another one from here? I think I am gonna do a master action and do 1, 2, 3, and that will score this one. So that was my first action. He's come back to me. My second action is going to be, I could do this and get that as well. Or do I set up for next time? I kind of need points. So I'm tempted to take that one. Things with straight on it. Yeah, that one actually goes well there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take that as my second action. And the AI is going to get a piece for that on that column. And for my third action, do I take a fourth one? I don't have a whole lot of puzzle pieces. Maybe I set up for the... See, if I do a master on my next turn, I don't have the appropriate things for that. So maybe I just do this now to get this and set up for later. I think that's going to be good. So I'm going to score that one, and I get a blue piece for that. And that's all it. That's it. All right, AI. He can't take from anywhere because all columns are locked. So that goes away, and I'm going to take out this green one to avoid more confusion. All right, now it is my turn. Let's see. He's going to take that one if I don't do something about it. But I really want that T piece. It's a shame that's the only one out. I mean, that fits there perfectly. I think I have to. I'm going to take that for one action. That comes to him. For my second action, do I do... I think I need to fit something in here. Oh, man. I need a 1 piece. I need a 1 to fill that in. Crap. All right, I'm gonna take a 1 as my second action, and for my third, I'm gonna take a master action. I have to. I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna go 1, and this was bad. 2, and 3. Fine. And then I'll fill these in later as best I can. Okay, so that was my third action, I think, right? So I guess that's it. All right, well, the AI is going to get, I guess he's going to get this one here. Although I feel like yeah, fine. He's going to get that, and that moves over, and these come up. All right. I am going to, for my first action, I need to complete these. I'm going to do that one to complete that. That's my first action. Okay, and these come back to me and I get this. Second action, I really should have thought this out better. For my second action, I feel like taking another one from here. Not the middle, though. Second action, I could take... I need a square. It's only 1 point. That could be helpful. I kind of want to take from here because there's so many pieces over here. So maybe I take this one. The downside is I have no squares. I kind of have to, I think. Second action is going to be that. And the AI gets that. And for my third action, I think I'm going to do the master action and get this one in here. And the L would have helped me there, but I could do that. And not ideal. I want a lot of squares here, but I don't have a whole lot of squares. I could put that down here and use an L there and a 3 there. And yeah, all right. So that's my master third action. I score this. These all come back to me. I also get the blue L shape. Awesome. And now the AI goes again, but all of them are blocked. 1, 2, 3, they're gone. Okay. My turn. He's going to take one of these 4s. That's going to be huge for him. I feel like I need to grab both, but there's just 3 4s or 5s in there anyway. This is going to go here at some point. I need a square here. I feel like this 3 could go here for the master action. I can put the L in there later. So that leaves these to work with on something I may grab. So I think I want to grab from this column. I don't like this one because it needs so many squares. Trying to get all those pieces to fit in there. Maybe I go simpler and do something like this. Or do I take this one? Oh boy. I'm trying to pick the ones with the pieces that fit best. Although this 1 pointer wouldn't be really hard to do. Actually, it would, because I would need 2 1s and an L shape. All right, maybe I do take from here and just take this one. 1 point is 1 point, right? Not terrible. And for my third action, I think I do the master. I might be shorting myself. I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. So maybe I do that one there, this one there. Because I need a square at some point. Or, yeah, I do. I'm going to put that here, actually. Yeah, like that. And that'll fit the L in there. And then for this one over here, I'll do that one. Okay. I think that was 3. I think that was 3. All right, so I actually had to rewind the tape because I didn't remember how many actions I gave myself. I took 1 here for 1, master action for 2, and I think I get a third action. Speaking of which, let me score this now and be done with it. So that comes over here. And third action, I can just plop that in and complete that. Or do I save it for another master action in the future? Let's do... third action. I need like a counter to remind myself. You know what? Maybe I should use this die I have over here, just 1, 2, and 3, just to keep track of how many actions I've taken. He's gonna grab one of those 4s, and that's gonna be awful. I need something that will fit these pieces. A lot of tight corners. So I'm thinking maybe something over here. That's 4. Yeah, maybe I do that one. All right, I'm going to take that one for my third action, and that comes down to him. And we're almost done here. This is, oh wow, okay. So for his action, he's going to grab the highest that's available, and this is the soonest, so he's going to grab that one. Everything comes up here, and this moves over there. So now that this is out, I get 1 more full round of actions, and he gets to do something as well. So I need to like finish up. There is a final, like, there's a final round where you can put all your pieces in. But for every piece that you use to fill up your puzzles, you get -1 point for that board. I think it's like finishing touches, I think it's called. So I need to complete as many of these now as I can. So I think I spend time doing that. So I'm going to do a master action and go 1, 2, and 3. If I can flip that right. 1, 2, 3. Or do I do 1, 2, maybe? Sure. I don't, yeah. All right, fine. I think that's actually 1, 2. I don't think there's any way I can do this where I can get 2 more in there. Man. Because, yeah, that's gonna need 3 more at least. Okay. So, because I don't have a square. So, that was my master. These are going to score. And I'm going to get an L shape for that. And I'm going to get another L shape for that. And for my second action, I have to fill this in as much as possible. So I don't lose points at the end for this. Because there's I don't think, any easy way to get anything and quickly score it. So I'm going to do action number 2 and action number 3. And that ends mine. And then he's just going to grab that for 5. Ugh. And as my finishing touch, I'm going to use 1 to fill that in. This makes that 4 become a 3. So I'm going to put this on here to remind myself that it's only 3 points instead of 4. And then this is my score pile, but I'm going to take out all the ones that don't have any points on it. There's a 1. Okay. So I've got 5, 8, 9, 10, 13. If I'm right about, I think he won. Yeah, I think he got this. 5, 9, 11, 13, 14. So he won by a point. Is that what I'm getting at? Even though I took all of these other ones, I think I built my engine too much. I think the game ended. That 5 killed me. I don't know if I played 100% correctly, like I said, but that is a quick look at Project L solo mode. Even with 6, that was tough. I felt like the game didn't go on long enough for me to really utilize my engine. I would find a way to make this longer. Like I would, instead of using 15 white tiles, I'd maybe do like 25, and then for the black ones, maybe instead of 10, do like 15 or 20. Just to make the game a little bit longer so I have more ways to score points. Because building an engine and then using that engine to score points, like in this, I feel like it's so... The transition you have to make is so quick. I wanted more time to utilize everything I was getting. But yeah, that was Project L solo mode. I do want to try this again because it was a lot of fun. I wish there was some kind of tracker. Again, I may have to use a die next time to track how many actions I took. And again, I may have done something, may have missed a cube here and there, putting this down here or bringing things up. But it was still fun. I like it. Project L is a fantastic little abstract game. It reminds me of Splendor in different ways, taking stuff from the grid, building an engine. But I love the whole Tetris aspect of it too. So if you can find Project L and you like abstract games, give this a look. There are other modes in here too that I haven't even gotten into yet. And all of this is different language. There's a solo variant there. From my understanding, there is an expansion to this game. It's not listed in this rulebook, however. But go check out Project L. It's fantastic. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.